What's going on, y'all? It's Ace Perception back for another video. In this video here, I want to talk to y'all about not comparing yourself to other people, especially here on YouTube, but in general. Comparing yourself to people will lead to your downfall if you're trying to be successful in life. Getting advice from people is good, from the right people who can help you navigate and get to your success and be more successful as a person. But if you're sitting here comparing yourself to people, if you're putting yourself down because somebody else has millions of dollars or somebody else is monumentally successful, that's not going to do you no good. All that's going to do is slow you down in the end, honestly, because we have our own journeys. Focus on your own journey. Focus on your own purpose. You know, a lot of people here on YouTube, a lot of small creators, they want to compare themselves to, a lot of these big YouTubers out here, but they had their own path and how they got to their success. Maybe you're not even meant to do what they do. People be comparing themselves to people they're not even meant to be. You know, everybody can be successful in their own way. It's all kind of success out here for everybody. You just got to focus on your path, focus on your purpose, focus in on yourself, lock in, and do what you have to do, not what focusing on him and him and him and him, because then you're gonna really be depressed at the end of the day because it's always gonna be somebody doing better than you. So if you get into that cycle of always comparing yourself, this is something that I need to work on too sometimes. Because being here on YouTube, it's so easy to look at these big creators and compare stats. That's exhausting, man. That just stresses you out more than anything, honestly. Comparing your stats to other people. You know, that's why I gotta delete YouTube Studio. I like keeping YouTube Studio to look at comments, but I gotta stop looking at it so much, because I recently been looking at it a little bit more this past week because I've been growing a little bit, and I love my growth. I love the new subscribers that I have coming in. I appreciate y'all, man. But you can look at YouTube Studio, but me, I got to really lock in on myself and just not compare myself, and that's why I'm telling y'all not to compare yourself because I see how it can slow you down because you'll kind of get discouraged because your video views is not doing what somebody else is doing or your money is not looking like somebody else's money. Focus on your money because you're the only one that's going to grow your money. These people at the top, these people that you're comparing yourself to ain't going to help you anyway. You know, they're not going to help you regardless. So why are you focusing on them? Why are you putting so much attention on them and what they're doing? You know, this is something that a lot of us people that's trying to build our success up, whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's a business, whether it's a job, if you're trying to build your career and doing whatever you want to do, focus on yourself more than anything. Put the attention, focus on you. Put the attention on you. Stop putting so much attention on these people that don't even know you exist and don't even know who you are. If they did know who you are, they probably wouldn't even help you anyway. So don't put them first in your mind. Don't let them live rent free in your head. Oh, they got all these views. They got all this money. How can they get women so easy? You're putting all the attention on them while you need to be putting the attention on yourself. You know, I'm telling y'all, man, it can slow us down, especially as young people trying to build success. It can slow us down by comparing ourselves to other people. You know, that's one thing that I really got to work on because, you can drift away and get lost in the sauce and start looking at these YouTubers and man, like he's talking about this and he getting these views and this, and I'm still stuck here. Don't do that. That'll slow you down. This is your race. This is your marathon. This is your life. This is your path. You know, this is you on your own time, man. This is your timeline. This is your path. God laid the path out for you. Now all you got to do is follow it. Find your purpose and follow your path. But along the way, there will be a lot of distractions. People, because there's always going to be somebody doing better, technically, but nobody's really better than you. But on this matrix, while we're in this world, there's always going to technically be somebody who's more successful. So even if I'm sitting up here making $10,000 a month, there's somebody making 30 grand a month. If I'm making 100 grand a month, there's somebody making 200 grand a month. So comparing yourself to people, it really is just a waste of time. It's a waste of energy doing that. I could be making $1 million a year. It's always going to be somebody making more. Always. Always. It's always going to be somebody with more. I can have a million subscribers is somebody with 2 million. I can have 10 million subs as somebody with 12. I can have 100K subs. It's somebody with 200K subs. You know? I can have two businesses. There's somebody with 4 businesses. Do y'all get what I'm saying here? Comparing yourself to people, you have to be grounded with yourself. You have to see, once you're following your purpose, you're going to be happy with where you're at because you're following your purpose. You're doing what you really got to do. You know? You're following your path. So the only competition should be you. Competing with yourself and trying to outdo yourself, being the best version of yourself. The only competition should be you. Because there's always going to be somebody technically in this matrix with more success than you. And the reason I say in this matrix, because nobody's really technically better than you. Because we're all human at the end of the day. We all going to pass away. We all spiritual beings. So when it comes to spirituality and the real meaning behind life, nobody's really better than you. Because we're all just human beings. We all pee. We all go to the back, do number 2. We all get sick. Nobody's immortal. Nobody's God. Nobody's none of that. We're all just out here trying to figure it out. You know? Just because somebody has more money than you does not mean they're better. People with all the money in the world could be the most depressed people. You know? They could be ready to unalive themselves. They could be going through demons, depression. And you think just because they got a bunch of money, they're happy. Like, bro, stop comparing yourself. Especially with numbers. Don't compare numbers. Don't compare numbers here on YouTube. Don't compare your analytics to somebody else. That's exhausting. It's easy to do it. I've fell victim to it as well. Pretty sure y'all fell victim to it. If you make videos here on YouTube and you're a small creator like me, you fell victim to it. Comparing yourself to other people. You fell victim to it because we have so much stuff to look at. We have so many people to look at who has more subscribers. But at the end of the day, I have 950 subscribers. If 950 people was here right in front of my face, that's a lot of freaking people. That's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people. That's probably like 30 college classrooms, if not more. You know, so don't compare yourself to people, man. Be happy with what you're doing. Keep focusing on your path. Keep going down the path that God wants you to go down. Thank y'all for watching this video, man. Stop comparing yourself to other people's lifestyles. We don't need to do that. That's exhausting. You know, it really is exhausting. So thank y'all for watching. I'm out. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you got any kind of value from this video, if this video motivated you, inspired you, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button so we can get in the algorithm more. It's the Perceptive Collective. Shout out to the Chosen One Squad, man. Thank y'all for watching my videos, man. I'm out.